All right, guys. So today we're doing a little PM, preventative maintenance. So I recently got a new distributor cap, and I finally got the wires in. So now we're going to do some new wires for the spark plugs. Right. So I already took the distributor cap off. So let me go real quick over how to take this off. All it is 3 screws. So there's going to be 1 screw on this side, 1 down here underneath at the bottom, and then there's 1 right there on that side. Boom. And the screws, real simple, Phillips head, and that's all they are. So we're going to be taking these wires off and replacing them with these blue ones. So where people mess up is the swapping out. There's specific wires that go in specific plug holes. So if you noticed, let's look at it. So the first one is right here on the engine bay. You follow that cord, boom, 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 and it's this one, which is number 1. Now I'm guessing number 2 should be number 2. And you can see the numbers. All right, so let's set up the camera and get this rolling. And I'm also going to put some gloves. Now I'm hoping you can see most of that from here. All right. Also with this, so normally there's screws that hold this plastic grommet down, right? Here, here, and you can see them. For some reason, ours doesn't have them, right? I don't know, previous owner probably lost them. I am going to eventually get some from Home Depot. And there's also a cover over this, so I didn't cover that actually. Let me set you up with that real quick. So here are those covers right here. And all those covers have is just little bolts. So it's either, for some reason I had 2 different bolts, again, probably previous owner. This one was a 10, and then that one was a 12. So it's just 1 cover, 2 covers. Really, really easy to take off. It's just 4 bolts. And again, those are, mine were 10 and a 12 millimeter. I'm pretty sure the stock ones are supposed to be 10 millimeter. All right, so let's take that one out. And you just pull these straight up. They do make a tool for it, for some reason, if you wanted to buy the tool. I don't. I can just easily pull it straight up, just like that, like you saw. And so I would unscrew this plastic, just so it makes it a little easier for you, right? Okay, so here we go. There we go. Bam. So, number 1. And we're going to put number 1 aside. And now, actually, another thing I've heard on these is it should show you the date on the cord so you can see how old they are. Okay. So I'm guessing this one shows a little 2000. So I'm guessing maybe this one's from the year 2000. Just to verify that, let me look at one of these. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Had to unwrap them. So another cool thing I just noticed about these I didn't notice before is these, unlike those stock ones, I'm lying. Actually, these stock ones are labeled too. It's printed on them though. So these ones, is it printed on there? No. So see, you can see 6. Let me pull that one back up. So I just noticed, yep, right there. I think you can see that. See the number 1? So that's the first cord. So that's how you know. So like I said, that's why the cord matters, which one you put. You can't just put any of these blue ones on there. And it's because they're specifically designed lengthwise. Boom. So there's number 1. Okay, that's a nice fit. Now, me personally, I'm also trying to keep them in this black thing how I see them right now, because I'm thinking that it's probably for a specific reason to keep them not so tangled. And it does look like it does keep them pretty untangled. And I'm just replacing each one. I am going to also look to make sure that there's nothing dirt-wise in there. But like I said, I just bought this distributor cap, so it's nice. So there's number 1 done. Let's go with number 2. Number 2 is off, 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 up and out, up and out. Number 2, number 2. All right, let's look for number 2 on here. 5, 2, 2, 2, 2. And number 2. Now, yeah, this kind of sucks. So I guess that's the only bad thing about the NGK, I mean, wires is it's only right there, so it's not like printed on here anywhere. So if that falls off, you're kind of SOL. So maybe I'll take like a marker and mark them as well. And I don't see any date on these anywhere. Whatever. Okay. So number 2 is in. 2 goes there. And it goes through that groove, through that groove, through that groove. A lot of grooves, right? And then into this. Oh. Sometimes you gotta mess with them a little bit to get them in. There we go. Come on. Line that up. There we go. You heard that snap. That's how you know it's in. Oh, that's why. Jesus. So I just didn't even take my own. I put it in number 6. So number 2 should be a lot easier. There we go. Next is number 3. So number 3 is all the way down here. Damn. Ooh. 3. 4, 5, 6. This one might be a little harder to pull out. No, not too bad. Because this one is, let me show you guys now. This one's right here, number 3, so it's pretty close to the air intake. There's number 4, number 5, and lastly number 6. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to set you guys up over here so you can get the whole view now. Boom. All right, number 3. And number 3. And then when you push these in, you want to make sure they're seated. There shouldn't be any gaps between that rubber. So between this rubber right here, you can see that's the seal. So you don't want any gaps in that. So you want to make sure it's nice and tightly downed. Okay, that goes there. Now it goes in this one. Boom. Which one of these does it go in? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the top. Yeah, that makes more sense. Again, I'm using all these clips again, just so the cords are nice. Nice. There we go. There we go. And number 3 be down there. Okay. So I'm not shoot through there. That looks pretty good. Right there. There we go. Snapped in. So now I want number 4, which would be right here. We're right here. Number 4, it's on the bottom, 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 bottom. Okay. That through there. That through there. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little hard, trickier. Okay. For this one, I'm going to put my stomach on the radiator without hitting that little nipple. And okay, that's still not gonna work. Okay. So hold on, I got a trick for this. Hold on. So when I have trouble with things like that, I always use these. They're for body panel clips. They work amazing for things, to get things off without ripping them up. Same thing. I'm just gonna wait as best as possible. There we go. So there's a good note for you. It might be easier just to take the air hose off. That way you don't have to just do what I just did. And you see what I'm doing is I'm just pulling it straight. Pushing the cord in at the same time so it gives it that slack. Bam. There we go. Well, I really hope that fits under there. Okay. That might not fit. Let's find out. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna take that off. Bam. Wrong way. There we go. Get it nice and loose. Same thing with this one. Nice and loose. Now this one's always a little bit of a pain in the butt for me. I don't know if there's a good hack for it, but I usually just wiggle it until I can get it to pop off. Which usually I get this side to come off first. Okay, let me move you guys. So you guys can have some front row action right here. Bam. If you know a better way to get this off than how I'm doing it, like maybe taking all this off or something, I don't know. Is that easier? Let me try that actually. Maybe that's like a trick, huh? Ooh, that would have been bad. Shimmy you off. Okay. Oh, see how this thing still doesn't want to come off. So that's off. Oh, see how that thing still doesn't want to come off? Little rip hole. There we go. We're gonna put you in that corner so we don't lose you. Put that back on a little bit so I don't lose you. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. See, I always said this one's such a pain in the butt. I've never seen a hose so hard to get off. Whatevs. It's off. And so is half my glove. Oh, but what we can see now that my dumb didn't realize as well is there is more clips in here. So there's clip running here, and as you can see, that one actually has a screw. And there's that one right there that should have had a screw there, so I can take that screw into Home Depot and get more. Boom. But now, and let's see where we want to put you guys. Oh, how's this? Living on the edge. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Hopefully you don't fall. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3. That had to be number 4, and it was. So let's get number 4. Almost done. 2 more. Number 4. There we go. So number 4 would then go in that little one. Tight. Under that hose. Tight. Ooh. Under all these hoses. Tight. Clip into that bottom one. Tight. Now underneath. This one is on top. Some of these you gotta push in pretty hard for this thing to work. I don't know. But it goes down here. There should be a little gripper right there. Yep. And then we go in that gripper. Bam. Route it right through here. And right into number 4. And gotta fix this cap. It's a little lopsided. There we go. Oh well, come on, man. Stay in your hole. Oh, there we go. Get through there. There we go. Through there. Ultimately, through there. Okay, number 5. Number 5. Bam. 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 Wow, there we go. Number 5. There we go. Got you. Got you. Number 5. Whew. Number 2. A couple more left. Oh, that's number 6. So that's number 5. Okay, so number 5. Go up here. There you go. That one. This hose into the bottom of that clamp. Bam. Into the bottom of that clamp. Yep, there we go. Into the bottom Yep. Hold. Okay. This one, you gotta loop it over one more time. Because it's in the middle. So right through there. Then right through there. Right to that one. Boom. And from there to there. There. Like I said, some of these wires want to fall out. You just kind of got to push them back in. And number 5. Bam. Make sure they're nice and clean. Last one, number 6.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Hi, baby. What you doing? That's what I hear. You're not so personal.
And number 6 is off. New number 6 in. And then with this right here, a lot of people say that this is hard because it's all the way back here. I noticed if you just push, that's even to get the spark plug out. If you just push this a little bit towards the firewall, it moves very easily. Okay, this one's gonna go all the way on this side. There we go. It's gonna go under here. It's also gonna go in that one. It's gonna go in this one. Oh yeah. That worked really well. Oh. Interesting. Number 6 should be at the bottom of the top. So let's see, I'm guessing it goes that way, yeah. I guess on top. So oddly enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like there's a space right here on top to go to number 6, or there's another one underneath it, the brackets too on this side. But I'm going to use this top one because that seems like it'd be more efficient for where number 6 is. Put through these little grooves. Okay, snap it into that one. Snap it into that one. And make sure it's nice and clean. And snap it into that one. Boom. Now the only last one is this one, right? And we might be like, oh wait, that was 6 though. 6 up here. But then you have the middle one. So the middle one runs from here, and here it is right here, to your coil pack right here. So your coil pack has this little plastic thing. It's a little weird. So what it is this grommet, you have to pull it towards you. And again, I use one of those little blue body piece panels to just get under it and lift. And then once you do that, it just pops right out. And here's the new one with its same body piece. Again, boom. This would be also a good time now to just to double check, make sure there's no grime in there. And the reason for that is just so you know that everything's nice and clean with the connectors. Bam, and then I'm just going to route it underneath. I'm going to re-put this underneath the throttle. I'm just going to line up these holes again just to make sure that I'm routing this last one efficiently. And it looks like I am because it fits perfect right there. Let's hear the clip. Boom. And then you can see fits perfect. I just got to re-put those screws in. And that's it. And then, like I said, I need to go to the store to make sure I put those screws in for that. So we can keep these down. Because, yeah, I don't like how that, see how it lifts? That screw should be there. There should be another one there. Holding that sucker down. Well, that's what it looks like. I'm not sure if I really like the tangling right here, though. As you can see. So I might see if I can like undo a couple of these, like maybe number 2 is for this one right here. It goes underneath. I might just take it, put it over. But that is everything. That is how you install or take out your plug wires for the spark plugs to the distributor. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have a better way. Like I said, lesson learned from this one. Take the air intake hose off the throttle body so it's a little easier. Thumbs up. Hopefully you liked the video. Comment below if you have any other hacks. Take it easy.